Well, hello and welcome, people of the internet, to Shoulders of Giants Ultimate. It's a new action roguelike that just dropped back on the 12th, and it's really kind of fun. So we're going to be playing as this robot here, but we also have a little froggy, so it's a little dual action combat. So the robot here has melee attacks, and the frog has his range attacks, and we can swap between them. They also have different skills. You can see below on the bottom right, there are two different sets of skills. The frog has a little heal, the robot has a little dash, and we can swap between them, and we'll be able to grab new abilities, kind of in a Hades-like ability system here. We've got to grab some energy here. That's going to be used to buy the different abilities. I want to give a quick shout out here before we actually jump into Moving Pieces Interactive for actually sending over a code, so that way, or a key, so that way we can actually check out the game. So here's one of our skills that we can grab. So you can see the blue number 8, that is how much it costs, and that is right underneath our health on the top left. Oh boy, we got an enemy coming, sneaking up behind us. Let's go ahead and take him out. Yeah, don't fall in the water. Water is bad. Okay, let's go ahead and take out this other one. They're sneaking up behind me here. We swap over here, get a few shots in. Excuse me, my voice just decided to completely go away. There are headshots, so you know, make sure your shots are accurate to get a little bit extra damage in. Come on, guys. Now, what is the goal here? Basically, we are trying to... I'm just going to buy this really quick, so that way we can just get on with it. In this map, the maps are kind of open world. It's a little bit different than your quote-unquote typical action roguelikes, where you're going from room to room, clearing out enemies. Here, we have some different goals in order to clear the planet of this kind of corruption. So, in this case, we have these towers, and these little orbs are kind of gonna pop out. We just need to defeat the orbs. The orbs themselves don't do damage, but typically there's going to be some enemies around. Want to clear them out first, just so that way they're not, you know, being too troublesome. And I'm actually going to take out this guy back here as well. There we go. Now we can just shoot these down, and that is going to be the first tower. Let's go ahead and reload here. We also have our little ability there that we just picked up. And actually, we can take a look. After we destroy this tower, we'll take a look at what that skill actually does. This guy's sneaking up on me. Don't do that. See up on the top of the screen, that is our indicator of how many towers we've actually defeated. So we've defeated 1 out of 3. We need to defeat 2 more in order to take out the final tower. Grappling, hookshot, pull yourself onto walls and ledges, or enemies straight to you. Okay, and that is a frog ability, so... do we have any? No, but we can do a little grappling hook. We also have this piercing shot. Let's take a look here. Piercing blast, excuse me. Sends a large energy wave that damages enemies and knocks them upward. You also see that it is level 1. You will be able to pick up abilities that are higher level, and typically they're just going to have a few extra bonuses on them. So here's another ability, I believe. We can go ahead and pick this up. No, actually just coins. Okay. Still kind of figuring out some of the mechanics. I've only played one level so far, but it's been a blast. I really like the combat system in this. It's, you know, funny enough, one thing I was thinking about in my first impressions when I first into the very first map. Let's go ahead and pop down a healing. Okay, let's swap over here. Actually, let's swap back, do the energy blast. Anyone else? No. Oh, no, there's one little guy. One thing that I was thinking about, starting yourself with a long-lasting aura of healing. Okay, might as well do that. Let's heal up. Is that this, to me, feels like a PS2 game would be. Now, not in terms of, actual gameplay feel, but just in terms of, style. I mean, it's just a weird concept from what we see nowadays to everything needing to be so serious. But we're just you know, we had the whole Jack and Daxter, we had Ratchet and Clank, just these weird animal companions, and to me it just kind of feels like something from that era, and it's something that I've kind of been missing. Just when games were just fun, they didn't have to have messages, they didn't have to be all serious, they could just kind of, you know, do their own thing, and I appreciate the style of this. So let's go ahead and take out these enemies here. Down they go. Let's go ahead and shoot this last one. Very nice. Do we get a new ability? There we go, new ability. So this is a robot ability, grind rails. Spawn a rainbow trail in front of you, jump on top to traverse it in style. All right, well, let's give this a shot. Well, we don't really need the healing, might as well pick it up. So we have a rainbow trail. Jump across. Oh, okay. This is kind of interesting. Huh. Okay. Don't really know how we're going to utilize that, but I guess we'll see as we move forward. Is this any? No, that's just the tower. Okay. So we need to find the last tower here. I do wish there was a little bit of a mini-map because it's kind of an open world, right? I don't think I finished my thought earlier that this isn't like an action roguelike where you're jumping from room to room. You're basically all in this one open world, right? Because we're on a planet. We're trying to save the planet from corruption. And that's what basically these towers here are doing. I guess I can do this to travel a little quicker. That is actually... is that going to kill me? I feel like that might kill me. let's not test it. Let's not... Maybe not kill me, but it's going to knock me in and lose health. So I know that is the end point. That's where we're trying to get to. But where... No, that's where we're trying to get to. So where... there it is. I see it right through the door. Yeah, I do wish there were, like, indicators of how far we are. I know for the final tower there is an indicator of, like, distance, but it doesn't show you direction. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to find the objectives. Now, how does this work in combat? That's... Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Go ahead and pop down our health here. Shoot out these little balls. Now, there is a complete weapon upgrade system, which we'll take a look at after this world. There is a hub world where you have all kinds of different upgrades, as you would expect from a game like this. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. There are different types of weapons that we'll be able to unlock and craft. Whole bunches of stuff. See, stun. Shoots a projectile. It stuns enemies. Stunned enemy take 2 damage. So you can see here, we're level 2. This is a longer stun. Doubles the duration of the stun. Let's go ahead and take that. Now, we can only have 3 things active at a time. I'm just going to take out the hook shot. I don't think that I'm really going to be using that. So now you can see we have an indicator for distance. So we're 300 meters away. So as we move closer, you know, that distance is going to go down. We know exactly where it is, though, so we're just going to head over there. I just realized that we do have a little snowboard on our back. That's kind of cool. And the fact that when we zoom in, there's a nice little opacity change on the shoulders of our robots. That way we can see a little better. You can completely change the distance of the scaling, though. If you like to be closer to your frog while you're shooting, you can change that. You can change the scaling when you sprint. If you don't like him zooming out like this, you can completely change that. That's all available in the settings. And now that we've cleared everything, now we're gonna have to take on either the boss fight. Yeah, okay, here's a little boss fight for us. So let's go ahead and start down. We'll throw out the healing here. Actually, let's go ahead and stun some enemies. Put down our healing here first. Take out this healer here, or what I assume is a healer. Green typically indicates healing. I think we might have already smacked down the boss. I think he's done. Let's take down this last... Oh no, he's back here. He was just hiding. He was just hiding. He was being a little sneaky boy. Oh, we're not even close to taking out the boss. Okay, hold up. Get this down. Let's go ahead and get our little projectile down. Boom. Give him a stun. Give him a little shooty shoot. There we go. Nice. Boss down. Easy enough. Oh, right. There's one more eye right here. That's right. I forgot about that. I was like, what's going on now? There we go. So we have cleared the planet of corruption. We've saved the planet, and we're victors. We've won the game. Fantastic. I'm kidding. We have not won the game. So let's go ahead and pick up the geyser dive. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. Ooh, very cool. Little water. All right, travel to the next level. So each world has different levels, which we'll be able to see on the level select. After we finish this world, we'll go over like the whole hub world, the whole map selection, all that type of stuff. But there are different levels for each planet. So, okay, this planet is a little interesting. A bunch of little connected... This is kind of more your traditional action roguelike, where everything is kind of connected by different pathways. It's going to make it a little bit easier to traverse, just because we can say, ooh, is that good or is that bad? I don't know. Let's check it out. I feel like this might be bad. Ah, it's just a little way to get me back up. Okay, interesting. Do a little slammy slam on the ground. Little geyser action. Very nice. Switch over. Stun our enemies. Boom. Give them a little shooty shoot. See how bad my aim is? You know, hitboxes are kind of forgiving. Okay, that's nice. Especially for someone with potato aim like myself. And then, of course, we have the reload on the screen. Very nice, very nice. Now you can see our rewards that we're currently getting access to on the left-hand side. Down below, we have XP, we have the fire, and then we have the sword and what looks like a hollowed-out planet. First of all, let's take this. Throw a jar of coolant. Any player splashed by it instantly has an ongoing ability cooldown reduced by 50%. Do I want this? I don't think so. I don't think we actually need that. I prefer what we currently have. So, when you select... Oh boy. Hopefully there's no fall damage. Alright, we're good. No fall damage. When you select what planet you want to go to, there's going to be different rewards. Now, what is the overall goal of the game in order to increase difficulty? We're going to be collecting what's called heat, which is the fire you can see there on the left-hand side. In order to get to the second tier of difficulty, we're going to have to collect 1,000 heat. Now, there's a couple... Well, there's really one main way to do it. Basically, defeating worlds is going to give you heat. This planet is going to give me 139 heat. And each planet also has a heat rating. And as far as I can tell, it kind of determines how challenging the planet is going to be to beat. Now, if you lose a run, this is the kind of interesting thing. Now, if you lose a run, you do lose heat. So there is, a possibility that you get up to 999 heat, and then you work all your way back down to 1. So you might, if you have trouble with action combat, you might get a little stuck, but the upgrade system will definitely help you out. Energy Drain immediately converts some of the enemy's essence into usable energy. Drain enemies move slower and do less damage. All enemies can be drained at once. Let's take off this, honestly, I'm going to take off this grind rail. Don't really like it all that much, especially for combat. It's nice for mobility, but we're not really going to be using it here. All right, so let's go ahead and dash up. Now, this is our final tower. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Take them all down. Drain some energy here. Nice, we get a nice little heal from that. Go ahead and do our geyser dash. Smack them up. Go ahead and swap over, get our heal down, do our little blast here. Don't fall off the edge, please. Actually, we got to take out the healer. That's really what we got to do. Geyser dash, nice. Give him a little blasty blast to the face. There we go. Actually, let's do one of these. Stun. I'm going to pop down our heal again. Do another geyser dash. Nice. Go ahead and draw some energy from him, too. Actually, this guy seemed like he didn't really get targeted here. We can also just smack this with our sword. That's another way we can do this as well. You don't necessarily have to shoot it. And there we go. This planet has now been cleared. So let's take a look at the new ability. The power cord. Place an AC power plug that connects to Germ. Germ is our robot. Enemies that touch its cord are damaged and staggered. You know what? Let's go ahead and take out the dash. We already have an additional dash. How does this work? Oh, interesting. Okay, so we can kind of wrap around enemies. Got it. Okay. Yeah, because we already have a dash on our control, and that is an ability you get after the first world that you play through. Alright, let's go ahead and get some more energy here. We've been pretty good on energy, to be completely honest. Nothing has been, too expensive. That might change the farther we go into the game. Not sure. Prevents all damage for a few seconds. Run into enemies to knock them back. Okay, you know what? This I'm actually going to replace with power cord. The power cord was cool. I know we didn't even get to use it, but I think the shield is just going to be a little bit better. So let's go ahead and sprint in here. Take out this guy. Boom, boom. Go ahead and pop this. Prevent all energy. Suck up that. Geyser dash. Very nice. Actually, you know what? I really don't want to be fighting you on this bridge. I don't want to be falling off. Go ahead and get a stun. Get our health pack in. Go ahead and pop our shield again. Okay, you desperately need to go. You need to go. There can be none of that. You also need to go. Get out of my face. Let's get a heal. This little corruption dude. And you also need to go. Okay, perfect. So we have our main tower over that way. Let's go ahead and over here first. Let's clear out this tower. Oh, it looks like those were the enemies for this tower. Okay. Then let's shoot this one. It's going to be way easier to shoot that. Nice. Now, what do we get from here? We get a little heal, of course. We also get Time Rift, which is a level 3 ability. Okay, let's read this. Create a rift in time, slowing any overlapping enemies substantially. Huh. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's go... I mean, I kind of like my energy drain, but let's go ahead and give this a shot. So it slows enemies in the bubble? Interesting. Let's wait for it to go off cooldown before we fight these next enemies. Just to kind of see what it does here. Oh, yeah, it definitely slows them down. Okay, cool. Okay, nope. You need to go. Healers die first. Slow them down again. And especially with the longer uptime, with the longer cooldown, we can definitely do this a lot more often, of course. Swap over, get our heals down. Little blasty blast. I think we're good. Get back up to full. Now, if you don't like the abilities we started with, or you're looking... Ooh, healing orb. Launch a moving orb that heals your allies. This is the... Oh, it's another... Man, there's so many robot abilities. Do we want this? No, I feel like we're okay. I'm okay with what I have now. If it was a frog ability, I would take it. We're getting so many robot abilities, though. If you didn't like the starting kit that we started with, not to worry. There are different kits or cores that you're going to be able to get. That is the item. So if you look under the rewards on the right side, that the planet-looking one. What is this? This is the first time I've seen that. Huh? Are you friendly or foe? I guess you're foe. Okay. Do you give me something cool for killing you? Because you're like quite different than anything I've seen. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna be able to get that, I don't think. Yeah, that was kind of a weird placement for the enemy, but interesting. So there are enemies that can, if you defeat them, they drop abilities. Yeah, never seen that before. Okay, so let's try and find this last tower here. So the cores. The cores change your robot and frog completely. They can change some of your stats. They can change your starting abilities and all that. Yeah, we need to get rid of more spires before we can do that final tower. And you'll unlock those by completing different worlds. So when we complete this world, we'll get a different tower. I've already unlocked one other core. And the cores also unlock different cosmetics that you can use. So if you like to change the look of your robot and frog, you will be able to do that. Changes the robot's design a little bit, mostly like his shoulders, but also changes the color. You can change the color of the frog and robot independently, which might be nice because there is co-op in this game. We are, of course, not playing with co-op right now, but if you want to play with your friends, you can absolutely do so, and it might be nice to change up the colors so that you and your friends all look a little bit different, and you can kind of identify each other a little bit. I'm not sure how the difficulty scales when it's in co-op. You know, I don't know if there's actual scaling to make it a little bit tougher, or if it's the same difficulty. Not sure about any of that, but obviously you can be sure to check that out if you are a player who likes to play co-op. Alright, that's one. Let's go ahead and dash in, get a little geyser dash, take out this one. Alright, and now we're going to be able to take on the boss. First, let's see what ability we get. And we get an auto turret, deployable turret that automatically targets the nearest enemy, ready to use sooner, and turret shoots faster. Definitely going to take this. I'm going to take this over the stun. I don't even know if bosses... I don't even think bosses can be stunned. So that's going to help us out there. Let's go ahead and dash right on up. Get a move on up. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take him on. 3 drops. Let's drop a health pack. Let's drop the turret. Let's go ahead and give him a little attack here. We're going to have to slow down, pop a shield, give a little geyser blast, give him a little smack. We got Master Hand here. Already half health. This turret's really going to town for us. Another geyser. Let's swap over, get another tower down, give him a little punchy punch, put down our health pack. Oh boy, where'd he go? There we go. Boss down. Easy enough. I mean, it's a very low difficult world. But we did take him on, and we defeated him. We've cleared this world. Now let's go ahead and destroy this. Or actually, we can just collect rewards like that. There we go. So you can see here, we got a load sword. We also got a new core. What core do we get? We got a racer core. Interesting. So let's go ahead and hit G and extract this out. Alright, so Planet Restored, you get a little bit of stats here. We can see the weapon here. So load sword does 85 damage. I'm going to take a look at this when we actually get to the smithy, so that way we can kind of compare the swords. And we also have the racer core. We'll also do the same thing here, just so that way we can compare the different cores. So this is our hub world. This is where we come to, and we can upgrade. So we have our which one is that? Oh, that's our weapon crafter. We have, I'm gonna have to remember. We're gonna jump to all of them. Don't you worry. So this is Owl. Owl is our kind of main helper here. Owl protection basically turns the game on easy mode. If you want to do that, you can also check current objective. We're going to take a look at the skill tree here. Skill tree is kind of what you would expect in terms of meta progression. As we go through, we're going to collect more experience, and experience can be used to upgrade the tree here. We have a couple different sections. So we have the frog exclusive abilities, we have the robot exclusive abilities, we have the world, and we have stats. So world is going to do things like, you know, health regenerates inside light areas, which I believe light areas are considered after you complete a spire. It kind of heals the world a little bit. I think that's the case. Don't quote me on that, but, you know, it is what it is. We got increase your max health. We got things like cooldown reduction. We got frog ability duration, all that kind of stuff. Extra damage boosts. I'm going to go for abilities here, see what we can unlock. We have enables a charge. We have the robot dodge, which we already have, but it reduces the cooldown. Gain damage resistance while charging a melee attack. I don't think I have a charge attack. Defeating an enemy adds frog ammo. What do we want to do here? Increase attack speed. Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's upgrade that once. Don't want to do it again. That's a lot of XP for right now. We also have the frog here. What can we do with the frog? Reload 30% faster. Yes. Increases reload speed. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, when you're standing in light. Oh, my bad, my bad. In best friend mode. I don't know what that means. Okay. First shot after reloading deals extra damage, or successful range attacks temporarily increase melee damage. Let's go for, there's nothing really for defense. Or, no. Defense is right up here. I already have the take 10% less damage. We also have from enemy range attacks. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And we have a little bit more. Enables charge. So let's go ahead and do that and see how that works. Enables charge. So do I hold this down? How does charge work exactly? Not sure. Not sure how charge works. It's not that, and it's not that. So I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Oh, right. That one is the core. This one's the weapons. Okay, so let's talk to Baboon here. We can equip a frog weapon. So currently I have unlocked the Stinger as well. This is the weapon that we have. This is the generic weapon that you start with. Stinger does a little bit less damage, but it has target-seeking bees. So let's go ahead and give that one a shot. And then we now have a second weapon. So here's our two weapons. So the load sword does more damage. And we have a main combo. 2 power left and right sweeps followed by a downward slash that launches enemies upwards. You have complete freedom of movement while attacking, compared to the tornado spin that we had with the energy sword. We also have an air attack, hover in the air while swinging the load sword up to launch enemies. Okay. We have a sprint attack and a charge attack. This explosive finisher will miss most enemies that are on the ground, but pairs well with your attacks that launch enemies upward. Okay, so let's give this a shot. We'd also craft. I haven't figured out the craft system yet. Currently, I'm just collecting weapons as we go through. So, oh, it's mighty slow, though. So we do that. So maybe that's the charge attack? I think the fact that we unlocked the charge attack means now we have that final attack. I think that might be what it is. Not sure. So let's go ahead and take a look at our cores. Here's Panda. Change our germ cores. So these are the cores. So the current one that we start with is health. This one has no change to our ability duration. Each core has a different skill on it. So for this one, it restores 3 health per energy collected. This is kind of, you know, well, it is called health, so it's a little bit more of your standard defensive core, if you will. I've also unlocked Clockwork before this, which gives us that piercing blast that we had on Frog. Also gives us a meteor strike. which I'm not a big fan of, but it gives us a little bit extra damage. Now, Racer doesn't give us any extra damage. Sprinting for 2 seconds activates a boost to your speed and attack power. Gain 10% attack for a short period after sprinting. So this one wants us to be sprinting a lot. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. We also have, we can change our dies, so we can change our look. So, you know, here the Racer, the frog has a little helmet here. Clockwork, or I guess he always has helmet. Oh, that's because of the core I have equipped. Got it. He has that. He has the different look. Because if we swap back to change germ cores on Clockwork, you can see we have all these little like nodes popping out of us compared to Health, which is just kind of looks more like a what's the character from Portal? I forgot her name, but it reminds me of like a robot from Portal. So we're gonna go Racer. We got the little helmet. Not that one I want. Change dyes. So we have all these different dyes you can get, like fire. Fire's pretty sweet. We got hero. We got gold. All these different things that you can buy. You can either buy them or you can, of course, unlock their cores. I believe that's how they work, that these are all different cores that you'll be able to unlock as you want. Unless you just really want a certain look, you can go ahead and buy it, but I would rather use that for leveling up. We also have some quests you can see up in the top right. Currently, there is do damage to stun enemies and jump 100 times. So we could literally just sit here and jump a bunch if we wanted to. It's going to give us a bunch of experience. Basically, you can see there's a question mark. These little guys will give us some quests over time. Now, we have the last one. We got Dr. Chameleon. Ooh, there we go. We got our nice little boost, which is going to help us out here with the sword, especially since it's so slow. We'll have to see how that works. Oh, what are our abilities? Let's take a look at our abilities. So we have Overclock. This ability will damage you each time you activate it. Better, faster, stronger, but you instantly lose 1/3 of your health. Oh boy, we're going to have to be careful with that. Code enemies and find us that guarantees melee attacks to crit. Okay, we're going to have to be a little bit careful with this one for sure. Alright, so here we go. We're going to grab a quest from him. Hey kids, I need something. I have something I need your help with. Your adventures on these alien landscapes are a perfect platform for us to catalog the effects of entropy on soil, air, and whatever else planets are made of. Worms? Worms are definitely a factor. Germ, I've added surveying equipment to your legs that will help collect samples for me. For the cause of the order. I need you to cover a lot of ground, and please be quick about it. You can count on us. New quest, sprint a very long distance. Well, we are a sprint build, so that'll be nice. I would think the quests might have to do with the different like cores and weapons you get, because this is very direct in what we're doing, and it hasn't popped up before. So you can see we get extra experience and new emotes, so if you like emotes, you can collect those. For me, they don't really have any bearing. Alright, so here we can select our world. Now, as far as I can tell, these are completely random what worlds pop up. And from what I can tell and what I can determine, this heat number, there's nothing when you hover over it. It doesn't really, I've looked around and I haven't figured out exactly what it is. I believe this is the difficulty of the world. If anyone knows differently, please let me know, but I believe that's what it is. The rewards are down below, so this would increase our heat by 161 and give us a new melee weapon. I'm going to go down here to Planet Angry Depressed. Oh, wait, there's an upgraded sword? Okay, I'm actually going to do this one. Now, of course, it's very low heat, and it doesn't give us a lot of heat, but I want to see what this blue weapon is. Maybe it's a higher tier weapon, and that would be pretty nice. I like using the new robot weapon. Yeah, it's blue, though. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, and the other thing I had mentioned while we were playing is you can see how long the world itself is. So you can see that there's the first stage and then the boss stage. Some worlds are going to have 3 nodes here, and so that's how you can tell how long the planet is going to be. So let's go ahead and hop into Planet Joyous Nature, just because I want this new robot weapon. I'm not scared of the difficulty, I swear, but I kind of am, because this weapon is very slow. And it also deals us damage, and you guys know me. I like the tankier builds as opposed to the a little bit more aggressive builds that use health as a resource. Alright, well, this is a perfect time to get our sprint going. Let's go ahead and pop this, see how it works. Oh, man, we get massive. Oh, buddy. Okay. That was crazy. I was not expecting that. Okay, what do we have here? We have Frog Jet. It's Froggy's turn to drive. Fly Germ around by aiming. Plow through enemies and knock them back. How does this work? Oh! Okay. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so it basically gives us a dash here. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's sprint around and let's try and find the next shrine. That one's in the middle, so that one's easy to find. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. And might as well just sprint a bunch, right? Okay. Might as well just sprint a bunch. And build up that quest. Hey, jump up. Thank you. Yeah, definitely going to want to prioritize a bit more defensive skills here with Froggy to kind of compensate for our very slow action here. All right, what do we got here? 8 energy, flash of light through a burst of concentrated light energy, overwhelming nearby enemies for a few moments. All right, interesting. So Froggy is definitely a little bit more built than Robot here, than Germ. Where's our last one? This is a pretty good vantage point, so we can see what's going on here. We got health over there. Let's go ahead and grab that. We definitely want the healing over time. Let's go ahead and dash in. Superhero landing. Not quite. Not quite what I was expecting. It's okay. Give him a big old smackaroonie. Oh yeah, we do big damage with this sword. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and grab that, get a little bit of healing. That'll help us out a lot. We can overclock a little bit more, but I'm not going to overclock for just these little guys here. Oh, there's a big guy. Okay, this guy's got a shield, though. I have fought him before. You got to attack him from the back. Easy enough. Let's pick up that energy. And let's go ahead and find... We got one more shrine here. Where be it? Where be it? Would it be up there? Maybe it's up there. I do see a butterfly up there, so maybe it's up there. Just gonna kind of sprint and jump to kind of work on those quests. Oh, okay, I misjudged. No, actually, that's where we were the very first time. Where be it? Oh, okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of upward slash if you jump and attack. Kind of just stab him up in the groin. Where is it? Let us see, let us see. You know what? Let's go up here. Is it up here? Yeah, see, this is where I would definitely like maybe a... Oh, there it is, down there. Okay. Yeah, I would like to see maybe like a little arrow indicator, you know, maybe like an old school... It doesn't have to be a mini-map, but like an old school arrow where it just points you to the nearest shrine. Let's go ahead and jump in, overclock, and then smash. Nice! God, our range gets crazy too. It's really short, though. I don't know if it's worth it for the cost of 1/3 of our health. Germ Quake. Stomp out seismic waves. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I like that. Alright, now let's make our way to the tower. Oh, there's a little buddy down there. Okay, let's kill the little buddy. Actually, let's try out our bees. Not the bees. How does this work? Oh, my God. Okay, I can't even see in that. It's a little bit of a two-way stun right there. All right, come on, little buddy. What are you giving me? Give me something good. Ooh, a bonus reward. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So one thing that can happen, and this happened in my very first run, is that there was a pop-up that happened where it basically brought me into a separate room with a bunch of enemies that you had to survive. And if you killed them, you got a bonus reward, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's an additional reward on top of what you would already get. So now you can see in the reward section that now there are 2 blue weapons. So now we're gonna get 2 swords as long as we complete the world, of course. Go ahead and seismic wave here. Oh, wow, that's actually really strong. All right, now let's go take on this last tower here. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so it kind of spawns in enemies kind of before you're expecting them to. Come on, shieldy boy. Okay, I kind of can't hit you from that side. All right, we're gonna have to swap here. I can't do anything if you're back there hiding. Maybe I just have to destroy the tower? Okay, I guess that one doesn't count. Interesting. Or maybe the goal is to just destroy the tower and you don't have to destroy the enemies. Not exactly sure. Health vacuum. Heck yes. Love health vacuum. Health vacuum is just like an AoE health grab. It literally grabs health from all enemies near you, which is exactly what I want in this build, right? We can use the overclock, use a bunch of our health, and then just health vacuum and suck up all the health from our enemies. Ooh, what do we got over here? Superhero landing. Okay, too far. Too far. Go ahead and do that. Nice. Get a bunch of health. Alright, so what do we got here? A frog ability. Field of Rakes. Toss into place at a garden rake traps that stuns enemies who step on them. If you think this is silly, you never stepped on a garden rake. Oh, I love it. That is like peak PS2 level humor. That's something you would definitely see in that era of games. Which, I feel like that's just kind of the feel they're going for. It's hard to explain. Oh boy. Well, most of my audience, you guys are older. But if you are younger and you don't know what I'm talking about, man, you are missing out. But PS2 era of games had a unique sense of style to them. That's for sure. Got a little energy cube over here. I'm stuck on a rock. Yeah, this gun is kind of weak. You do have your homing ability, but it is a little bit weak. All right, we got to go. Yeah, let's go. Oh, wait, no. That's the final one. That's the final one. Okay, let's maybe make our way. Ah, here we go. Here's another tower. And there's also a healing orb down there, so we're definitely going to make our way down there. Can this destroy? Okay, so that can't hit enemies that are in the air. But we have our little air strike that we can do. Very nice. Take care of this corrupted boy. Grab a nice little butterfly to heal. Dash, we don't really need that. We got another tower over there that I can see. But first I want to grab this healing orb. God dang, man, this sword is so strong. Thank you, Froggy, for picking that up. Alright, so now we need to go... Can I get there from here? Oh, I can. Okay. Jump down. Superhero landing. Okay, I'm floating. Some of the movement is definitely a little bit floaty. Especially when you're in the air. There's definitely... you gotta kind of take into consideration your momentum. You're not as dense and heavy as you would expect to be on a giant robot. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's get a few ranged attacks in here while we're a little bit farther away from these enemies. Is there someone behind me shooting me? Oh, I thought I heard bullets behind me. Alright, let's just run right in and take this thing out. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Come on, buckos. Let's go. Overclock. Nice. Big smash. Okay, and what do we have here? We have liquid coolant. Oh, right, the cooldown. Don't really care about that. We're good here on cooldown. And maybe we hop up here? Is there something up here? There's a geyser here, which indicate that maybe there is. Although it doesn't really look like it, so I don't know what that was leading to. This feels like it should be something. I don't know. Is there something behind it? No? Okay. I guess it's just world design. Nope. Don't jump that way. Jump this way. Alright, we got one more. On mission. Oh, there it is. I see it. Down on the lower level there. It's alright. We're just getting our Marathon Survivor quest done. Oh, boy. Okay. Dash back. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't. This run, I'm not really crazy about my frog's abilities. Robot though, robot's sweet. Robot is sweet. So yeah, I think a lot of that comes down to gravity smash. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really actually want that compared to what I already have. All right, let's make our way back to the main tower. Yeah, a lot of that has to do with the Racer Core. I'm not sure the Racer Core is necessarily what I want to be doing. Let's go ahead and hut up there. Well, actually, it's the weapon too. But yeah, I don't think the Racer Core is exactly what I want to be doing. With this build, I would definitely... Well, actually, I was going to say I would like the health ability, but then I lose the overclock ability. Alright, let's go. Tower time. Tower time. Come on. Big sword versus big sword. Oh boy. Wait. Okay, we're kind of... Oh boy. Hang on here. Hold up. Oh no. Oh no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. I was like, I need to overclock for more damage, but I can't because I'm going to use a bunch of my health. Oh, we're good. All right, let's get our rewards. We got our weapons, and let's take a look at what we got from this. Power tools, and we also got Electron Hammer. Oh, that sounds pretty sweet. Yeah, and they're level 2, so they're probably going to start with some kind of extra bonuses. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it just means they're a little better. This is normal attack rate, plus 5% attack rate. Maybe there's a different... maybe it's getting more damage or something. Not sure. How much experience do we have? 4 of 94. All right. Let's go ahead and upgrade here a little bit more. Let's see. What can we do for the... do we want to do the frog? I kind of want to do refill health at the start of boss battles. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's also do... We're going to do increased robot ability strength. And we'll do cooldown duration. There we go. Actually, was there something else I could do? They were both highlighted. No. These are still... I'm not sure why they're still highlighted because I have unlocked them. Maybe it's because they're maxed out. Not sure. So let's go ahead and take a look at our weapons here. Robot weapons. So here we have the Electron Hammer. Almost the same damage. A little bit more attack rate. Quick upward flick that knocks enemies away, followed by a heavy strike that deals high damage. And then we also have Power Tools. Smash and grab with these industrial grade accessories. Oh, so this is a punchy build. All right, let's try out this hammer here. Huh. Oh, there's a little Superman dash. That's cool. What do we have for the sprint attack? Oh, heck yeah. Yep, we're Thor. We're Thor. Oh, wait, do we have... No, we don't have any other guns, but I am going to switch. I don't really like the stinger all that much. I want the more damage. Commendation? Froggy, you and German have a fantastic combat routine. There are not many units I'd trust in mere pairs, but together, you fight like a whole platoon. Thanks, we're a dream team. My fighting days, I had a few I could count on, but perhaps I had a little too much faith, Wait, I had too little faith in my comrades. I see. As skilled as you both are, I will say you could stand to bare your teeth more when you feel threatened. It could easily disperse a crowd that way. Plus, there's no cooldown. That's a good idea. That's the stuff. Give it a shot and let's see how it does. Will do. Baboon's gift. Oh, we got Baboon. Oh, a new die. Okay, so it's not a core, but it is a die. Very cool. Let me go ahead and swap my core here as well. Change germ core. I think I'm going to go... do I want to go clockwork? Each time you activate an ability, there's a chance it will charge much faster. Honestly, I think I might just go with the health. I just kind of like the health build. Alright, so that's where we're going to leave this episode of Shoulders of Giants. I really like this game. I think the combat is actually really fun. There is, like I said, there's a little bit of floatiness, especially when you're in the air. Combat itself feels mostly good. There is a little bit, it's not clunkiness. It's hard to explain, but you basically lock in place as you're attacking. I think that's the way to put it. So there is a little bit of restriction feeling for combat, but overall it actually feels really good. Swapping between characters is very smooth. Now, if you want to swap this right now, I have it on toggle, but you can switch it to hold right click in order to swap. But I think that this is a really fun idea, so that way, you know, you don't have to like have only one skill bar and only focus on either ranged or on melee. You have a little bit of both. So if you like the ranged build and you want to attack enemies from far away, you can totally do that. And if you want to be close up melee build, you can totally do that as well. The losing heat when you die on runs, I'm not sure quite how I feel about that yet, and that's mostly due to my own ineptitude when it comes to action combat. I obviously don't want to lose heat, and obviously you want to do higher level worlds so that we get a little bit more rewards. But you know, getting up to 1,000 heat is gonna kind of feel bad if you keep losing. I guess the moral of the story is just get good, which yeah, I definitely need to do. But yeah, it's interesting way to go about it to increase your... to be fair, I don't really know what it increases, so we're gonna have to build up to 1,000 heat in order to figure out what it unlocks. Just a beautiful little world here. Like I said, the vibrant colors, the kind of soft around the edges look kind of brings me back to that PS2 era, which I really like. That was one of my favorite eras in gaming. I played a whole bunch. Now, unfortunately, I didn't own a PS2 until much later. I mistakenly went with the GameCube because I had a friend who brought over Super Mario Sunshine, and I was obsessed with that game. So I was like, nope, I want a GameCube. And even my dad was like, are you sure? It's like GameCube or PS2, you're only getting one. I was like, nope, GameCube. And then, yeah, you know, history told us which one of those systems was going to be better. But yeah, guys, this is a fun one. We're gonna do some more episodes of this in the future. Let me know what you guys thought about the game down below in the comment section. And if you liked the video and you liked what was going on here, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. We play all kinds of roguelikes and roguelites, deck and dice builders, tactical strategy games, auto battlers, bullet heavens, but we also do so much more than that. Guys, I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.